Galatasaray versus Copenhagen. I'm tipping Galatasaray to win this one. Real Madrid, Union Berlin. So sorry, yes, Real Madrid, Union Berlin. It's a straight win for Real Madrid.
And we have 6.13 as it stands now. Punch that one in, and we are up to 7.79 odds. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MYBET.AFRICA TV. This is Odds Arena. My name is DJ Slim. Of course, the team is here. I have Francis. I have Nana Kwame. It's been an amazing weekend. Last week, Charlie, we picked some small coins for one side. Now also, yes, in fact, congratulations going out to Francis. He gave us the winning odds. And we must also acknowledge Nana Kwame. Nana Kwame's odds
so close.
So close as set for the game.
Out of 62.
60 odds apart from the Napoli game that Charlie it messed me up small. But it's all good. We are back again today to make sure we give you correct and authentic odds, original odds delivered from above. Yes, it's right here. And of course, this show is probably brought to you by Aqua Blue Mineral Water. My refreshment and Nafi Yenya Energy no Eddie Bibiabel. Real quick, MYBET.AFRICA Radio 2 is also available. Just download the app if your phone is running on Android. Radio.mybet.africa. Radio.mybet.africa if you're also searching it in the web browser. Let's head straight to today's games. Today we're not going to straight to the point. Today's games, we get the second day of UEFA Champions League.
Yeah.
The odds will take give me yesterday. He all play. First day, the odds all play.
Today to go play, inshallah.
Okay. So we are looking at a real quick look at today's Champions League odds. Your predictions, Francis.
If you go fix Billy and this thing, they mentioned that team that do justice to one game.
Real quick. Today being the 20th day of September, Real Madrid is taking on Union Berlin.
Straight home win for Real Madrid. They are the kings of the European competition.
Fantastic. Straight win odd of 1.49. Galatasaray is taking on Copenhagen.
Straight win for Galatasaray. The Turkish champion knows that for them to stand any realistic chance of qualifying from the group stage, they've got to beat Copenhagen.
An odd of 1.69. Total odd of 2.52. Let's move on. Bayern Munich, Manchester United. One tough game that everybody's talking about.
But look at the odd points. See, I am telling you, people will make all the noise.
A win for Bayern Munich is 1.52. A win for Manchester United is 6.03. A draw is 5.23.
I am telling you, people will make all the noise in the world. But Thomas Tuchel and his team, forget. You see, so a friend of mine was like, Bayern Leverkusen beats Bayern Munich. I'm like, are you new to football? Every single season, if you're an ardent follower of German Bundesliga, Bayern Leverkusen either beats Bayern Munich home or away at the Bayern Arena. So that tells you that Bayern Leverkusen is a boogie side, and they are a good team. They have Granit Xhaka, they have Xabi Alonso as they have quality players in there. So for them to be able to hold Bayern to a 2-2 draw, I wasn't surprised. Okay. But I'm telling you, Bayern Munich will win this evening.
A win for Bayern Munich, 1.52, making a total odd of 3.83. We have Arsenal taking on Eindhoven.
Arsenal has basically made Emirates Stadium a fortress. I can't remember the last time they lost there. It was Manchester City that beat them, and then Brighton at the tail end of last season. But when they are in the groove and they are in the mood in which they are currently, I think the only catalyst will be their manager. It is team selection sometimes that brings a whole lot of skirmishes and then blemishes around the club. But when he gets his selection right, Arsenal should be winning this game comfortably at the Emirates Stadium.
He played your personal favorite Kai last weekend. I think Kai...
No, he didn't play Kai Havertz last weekend. He started with Martinelli.
I think I saw him play.
Martinelli.
He came in later.
But Martinelli got injured.
He brought Trossard, and Trossard came and scored. You know, I'm always of the opinion that
Trossard.
So last week, Kai didn't play. What game was I watching anyway? But Kai is not a bad player. I mean,
in my eyes, Kai Havertz is a bad player. He shouldn't even be at Arsenal in the first place.
He's not supposed to play in England, to be honest. I don't know. I'm telling you. Where Chelsea?
No, he's a Chelsea fan, but he's a misfit.
Really?
He's a misfit as Arsenal. The only thing he did for Chelsea was to score the Champions League winning goal for them.
Okay, so that's the only thing, the only good he's done for
Chelsea.
For any English football team.
For us now, they're cannibal.
You go back to Germany. Go back to
Anyway,
Germany.
so a win for Arsenal.
Yeah,
A win for Arsenal is 1.43,
that's not a win.
making a total of 5.47.
I think that's their first Champions League match in 6
Yes,
years.
6 years.
We have Braga taking on Napoli. A win for Braga is 4.33. A win for Napoli is 1.79.
I'm avoiding that match.
You're avoiding that
I'm
game.
avoiding it completely.
Why? You don't feel Napoli
have been
has
too
that-
inconsistent under their new manager Rudy Garcia. Last weekend we saw them. They basically destroyed bets. If I did not be Napoli.
A 60 odd.
The 60 odd.
Yeah. Out of 60 would have been
I
catching up.
watched the game over 90 minutes. DJ
okay.
Slim. Napoli are not in any good shape.
Oh,
They are
okay.
never into any good shape. It's a no-go zone area for me.
A no-go zone for Francis. We have Benfica taking on Salzburg. 1.4 win for Lisbon. That is Benfica. And also 6.82 win for Salzburg.
You
A
know,
draw is
Salzburg are a very
4.99.
stubborn team. In the past, they used to scout quality players around the world, but of late they are not getting it right. And I can tell you, based on the kind of home form that Benfica has, the defending champions of the Portuguese Sagres Liga, it will be extremely difficult for Salzburg to beat them there. But for me to be on the safer side, I'll bulletproof that bet. Home win or draw for Benfica.
A home win or draw for Benfica. Well, I'm looking that in as it stands now, we have a total odd of 5.47. Add this one to it, we rise to 6.13. A 6.13 odd total odds. Are we still going on? Or
We should go on.
Maybe
There's
go on.
another match.
So we have Sociedad taking on Inter.
No?
Yes, Sociedad.
The match I've seen Sociedad played against
You are not going to touch
Real
that game.
Madrid.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough for Internacional. Make no mistake, Internacional are on top of their game. We saw them over the weekend where they basically destroyed their city rival AC Milan, whitewashed them by 4 goals or 5 goals.
Yeah, it's 5-1.
And it was
4. So.
Yeah, it was
4-1.
4-1. It
4-1,
it
okay.
was a crisp free-flowing champagne football depicted by the Narazuris. That's how they call them. And Lautaro Martinez yet again at the heart of everything. Hakan Kahanoğlu, the Turkish midfielder, has been brilliant. You have Nicolo Barella. They are playing some fantastic stuff. But Real Sociedad at the Anoeta, it will be extremely difficult for them. It's a no-go zone. I will not even go for goals because it can be a stalemate.
Well, we'll skip that game.
There's a last game I'm looking at.
We have Sevilla taking on RC Lens.
Yes, people will say Lan have been extremely stubborn in the French league. When they are in the mood, they have this Ghanaian midfielder, Abdul Salih Samed, who has been brilliant for them in the past 3 seasons. And they've had a couple of players that have been brilliant as well. But trust me, if you know FC Sevilla very well, in the European competitions, they tend out to bring their A game on board because in matches I don't expect them to punch above their weight. They've always been winning those matches. And I'll bulletproof that. I'll go for a Sevilla win or draw.
A win or draw for Sevilla. We're punching that in. We have 6.13 as it stands now. Punch that one in and we are up to 7.79 odds, total odds of that. The next game is quite interesting one. We have... okay, that's we have that's supposed to be all for
today.
Yeah, today.
I think.
6 games, yes.
Yeah.
So 7.79 odds, quite close to what we had last time. 7.79 odds. Should we lock that one in? Or you go add another game?
No, I'm not adding any game
Okay.
to it.
So if we save this one, we are going to have a code of YGCY. If you're watching us, I beg you, if you just tap on top of the screen and the link will take you straight to the site for you to place your small cash behind them. Whether you want bet large or you want bet small, it'd be cool. Seven odds there, Charlie, what the 100? I mean, you're taking on 700.
YGCY.
Yeah, YGCY. YGCY. Just look sharp right now and then punch in the code and then we are good to go. I'm sending this one straight to the production team. Now, the link, at 20. Just look sharp. Just tap on the link. It will take you straight to the site. Add your coins and then we are good to go. Nana Kwame.
Senior.
Straight to you.
All right.
Your odds for today, UEFA Champions League.
Real
quick.
So I can't agree less with some of the games that he decided to skip. Napoli really did me a lot of bad over the
show
weekend.
you.
Yeah, it showed
You
me
make
something
people go
small.
your eye inside.
You know, it's in betting, it's the hope that kills. When the team comes back after being down to 2 goals to nil and they come back to equalize, and then you feel there's more of him to do more, and then they let you down. So I'm going to avoid the Napoli game for today. But just like you said, I'm going to take a Galatasaray versus Copenhagen. I'm tipping Galatasaray to win this one. Real Madrid, Union Berlin. So sorry, yes, Real Madrid, Union Berlin. It's a straight win for Real Madrid. Arsenal, PSV. PSV are a team that's, you know, they do very well with surprises. If you turn a blind eye to their tactical prowess, you might fall victim to them. But Arsenal is in very, very good form. We saw what they did over the weekend. They did the magic against a team that they've not scored at home, or they've not scored in Everton's home in a very long while. But this time around, they changed the fate. So I'm going to go a straight win for Arsenal in this game. The much-awaited game, Bayern versus Manchester United. There are so many options you can put to this game, because we know for a fact that Bayern are going to trash Manchester United.
Goals back.
Yes.
It's going to rain goals.
Yes, I know for a fact that Bayern is going to trash Manchester United. I'm tipping Manchester United to try and, you know, cause some small fear and panic in the first half. But in the full time, it's going to be a Bayern thing. But Bayern is going to win the game at the end of the day. So Bayern straight win. A straight win.
Well, I'm just checking on the goals. The odds for the goals over 1.5 is 1.11. Over 2.5 is 1.39. Over 3.5 is still 1.96. That should tell you that
something's going to happen today. Now, Inter Real Sociedad. Let's not forget the fact that Inter is playing away. If we check Inter's away record, it hasn't been the best in recent times. And Real Sociedad, just like Francis said, I didn't watch the game, but if you check the stats, you will see that Real Madrid really, really struggled in that game. It wasn't one of those games Madrid will go and you expect them to trash 4-0 and 5-1 and 3-2 and all that. So
they are very stubborn side.
Yes, but I like to sit this one out. I don't want to. Now
it's a red zone.
Yeah. I like to see this one out. There's a possibility that Sociedad will come with their full regalia to cause some distraction. So I'll see this one out. Sevilla Lens. I always. You see, just like the Black Stars, I have issues with Sevilla sometimes. Sevilla is one of those teams that on paper, they have some very good players that can cause serious trouble. But then I don't know whether it's the problem of not being motivated enough or the coach not getting his tactics right. In such games, they can fall victim, they can fall prey to lines because it's Sevilla. The uncertainty in that team is too much. Today, they are doing very well. Tomorrow, they are playing like a team that has never played before. So I would like to see this one out as well. And my final game, Benfica and Salzburg. Benfica, I'm taking Benfica to win this one straight win, no doubt. Salzburg, just like you said, they are a selling club. But recent time, they don't get it right. They scout players, you know, potentials. But I don't know whether there's something wrong with the development of the players. It looks like they are not getting the scouting right. So I'm going straight win for Benfica on this one.
Okay. So 5 games deep, we have 7.99 odds. You decided to for the Sevilla game, the Inter game, and also the Napoli game. 3 games out of it. So 7.99, I'm looking that one in, and I'm generating the code for us. We have a code of HG. Forgive me. We have a code of JG. J for Jesus, G for God, C for cat, and Y for yellow. JGCY, and better still, you can just tap on the link over here, and it will take you straight to the site for you to bet. It's still MYBET.AFRICA TV odds arena, and we're about to jump.